What is up, guys? My name is LoverFella and welcome to my 100,000 subscriber special. All right, guys, so I've recorded this video literally like 15 times, and I say literally and I mean literally. I stood over there and recorded it behind me. I stood in my living room. I did it in my bathroom. I've done it in every single room in my house. For some reason, I feel like, to me, I thought if I switched rooms it'd be easier, but it's not easier. So I thought I would just take it back to the classics, sit at my desk and talk into my mic. But today I want to talk about hitting 100,000 subscribers, and this is honestly one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make in my life. I've made almost 1,000 videos, and this one is the one video that I've struggled with more than anything, because to me, first off, I cannot find words to explain how good this makes me feel, but how grateful I am to have you guys in my life. Like, I literally cannot find words to explain how grateful I am to have you. I just don't even know what to say. Like, I can't say anything to express how thankful I am to know you guys and to see you guys in my comments and to have 100,000 of you watching my videos. I mean, there's just literally not a word I can think of that explains that other than a dream come true. Like, I wanted to make this perfect video for you guys, and so that's why I kept remaking, because I was like, you know, this has got to be perfect. They got to love it. It's got to be the best video I've ever made. You know, we're at 100,000. This is great. And I just realized, like, it's not going to be perfect because I'm speechless, guys. I'm speechless. I mean, when I woke up this morning, I had 99,999 subscribers, and I watched it roll over to 100,000, and I swear to you, for the first time in my entire life, I wondered if I was actually dreaming. I could not tell if I was awake because of how many days and hours and months and years that I have dreamed about that happening. I have visualized that moment for years, all right? Literally years. And to see that happen is one of the craziest things imaginable, because to me, that confirms everything that I've been studying for the last few years. That confirms that you can hit your goals just by putting in effort and working hard. I mean, that is literally the biggest proof you could ever see, because I went from knowing absolutely nothing to now having 100,000 subscribers, over 70,000 hours of content watched, and over 17 million views. All right, I went from nothing to where we're at right now, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. I think the coolest part about all of this isn't that I hit 100,000 subscribers. And when I say I, guys, I want you to know that I mean we, because I could not have done this without you guys. This is our win. This is not my win. This is as big as this is us. All right, this is all of us. When I say I mean all of us. You guys have helped me get here. The craziest thing is, when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I set that as a goal for myself years ago, and you know, as I got closer and closer, it felt like my goal was shifting in my mind, and I started to reflect and look back at all the progress I made over the last 2.5 years. And the craziest thing that I realized was that I literally did not recognize who I was when I first started. When I first started YouTube 2.5 years ago, I was fat, I was a loser, I was just not a great guy, like, all things considered. I was very toxic, I was rude to people, I was known for getting extremely mad at people when we played video games together. That is the kind of person that I used to be, and I would get very mad at them. When I first started YouTube, a couple months into it, my relationship, my girlfriend at the time, we were together 7 years and we broke up. A month after that, my parents got divorced, and I've not seen my mom since that happened. A month after that, I broke my pinky finger. It still doesn't work all the way to this day. I had to get surgery. And a couple months after that, I got infected with something in my throat that was so bad, the only thing they could do was remove my tonsils. Unfortunately, the surgery went wrong. I spent some time in the emergency room. I lost so much blood that the doctor said literally beside my bed he might not make it. And it was the most terrifying moment of my life. And that's how the year ended. It started with breaking up with a long-term relationship, ended with that. And so in that year, I lost everything. And when I say I lost everything, I mean I literally lost everything. People that I loved, people that were part of my life from when I grew up, I lost my tonsils. I feel like those are pretty big. And I had a literal near-death experience, and it completely changed my life. And I tell you guys this not to say, oh, feel bad for me. I tell you this because those moments are truly the most life-changing and best moments I've ever had, because those moments are what turned me into who I am today. Those moments are what pushed me to get to this point. Those moments are the reason why I never quit, even though I wanted to. Even though I couldn't even tell you how many days where I felt like giving up, how many days I felt like a failure, how many days I felt like this was a waste of time. Those moments kept me going because I knew that I had to do this for myself, and that I could do this for myself. And so I look back at that at 100,000 subscribers, and I realize those things, my story, the reason I'm here is not some easy road. It is through pain, like literal blood and tears and like horrible things that have gone on. have pushed me to this point in my life. And now my whole perspective on life has changed. The way I look at everything has changed. The person that I am is so different than who I was 2 years ago. I don't even think I would recognize myself. And that to me is the most valuable thing that you guys have given me in this community. So I want to say thank you for that. Thank you for the numbers. Thank you for the subscribers. But thank you more importantly for changing my life, truly changing my life, because you guys helped me push through difficult things. I've met hundreds of you. I became friends with many, many, many of you. And it's incredible. Like, it is literally like I'm living a dream every single day. I come home from work, I make videos, I answer comments, I see messages, and I am literally living a dream. Like, I don't think a lot of people can say that, but I think a lot of people could say that if they put in the work. And so I feel like it's coming out very naturally right now. So I hope it sounds good to you guys, because I'm just literally just talking about the first thing that comes to my mind. But the craziest thing to me is that my life has changed, and I give that to you guys. I want to say thank you to every single person that's left a comment. Those of you that have been here from the start, to those of you that have just joined me. I mean, I can remember messaging some of you guys like on Twitter and Discord and like talking about my problems. You know, I was going through some terrible things and like I didn't know what to do, and I finally found the answers I needed, and I overcame depression. I overcame social anxiety. I overcame all of these bad negative things that I had in my life. And not only did I overcome them, I've learned how to get over them. I've learned how to help other people get over them, because I'm reading about it all the time and I'm studying it. And that is so valuable to me, because I've been able to help so many people. Because I learned, for example, depression, right? That was something that I had for a long time. I mean, all these things happen to me. Obviously, I'm going to get depressed, right? I had every reason to be, but I realized how to get out of it. I realized what caused it. I realized why so many people have it. And it just makes sense to me. After reading, how many hours have I read this year? I think I've put in almost 500 hours of my time reading this year, all right? Which is fine. It's like 10 or 20 days of reading, but that's a lot of knowledge that I've gotten that I can share with you guys. And so one thing I want to do in the future, long-term channel goals here, we're going to talk real quick. 1 million subs, obviously, big goal of mine. But my website's launching soon. And through that website, we're going to start just selling merch and showing my equipment. It's going to start real simple, okay? But from there, I'm going to write a book, and I'm going to sell that book on there. I'm also going to have a free book. Dude, I'm an ambitious guy. So we're going to have a book on there. My goal is to do it by the end of this year. I don't know if I can, but that's my goal. And then from there, I want to become a life coach. I've wanted to do that for a long time, and I want to help coach you guys through whatever it is you're going through, because I've been there. I've gone through it. I know how to get out of it. So why not use that to coach you guys? So those are some of my long-term goals. Those are things that I want to do. And within a year from now, I expect every single one of those to have happened. Maybe not 1 million subs. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see what happens, but other things I think I can do. And I think it's going to be great. So guys, one last time, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have never been this proud of anything in my entire life. I've never worked this hard for anything, and to see it come true, to see it happen, to see this dream become a reality is mind-blowing. It is literally the greatest feeling you can imagine, and I think a lot of you are feeling the same way I'm feeling right now, and it's just amazing. And like I said, this video would have been out sooner, but I was so concerned about making it perfect, because I just felt like it had to be, that I just kept remaking it. So whatever this is what you're getting. So hopefully it works out. But guys, thank you. Thank you for being part of Lover Fam. You guys are amazing. This community is amazing. Spread the love. Peace.